Welcome to Keyboard Shortcuts for Life. Today we are looking at the top 10 Windows keyboard shortcuts that everyone should know and use. I am pretty sure that many of you are using a Windows computer. Navigating everything with the mouse is fun and all, but why waste precious seconds on a myriad of occasions when you can execute those things much easier and faster with keyboard shortcuts? Number 10. CTRL C or the copy command. Copying text or images is very common. We are using that function every single day. Yes, we can do the same things with the mouse by right-clicking on the desired source and pressing the copy button, but why would we waste our own time if we can do that with the combination of CTRL C? It is just a very comfortable shortcut and you can get the hang of it in no time. After a few attempts, you are never going to right-click on anything to copy it. For number 9, CTRL V or the paste command. Paste is the rightful pair of the CTRL C command or copy, because why would we copy something if we are not going to paste it sooner or later? We have to mention that the CTRL C command puts the copied object to the clipboard. From the clipboard, we can easily paste it with the CTRL V command. Once again, it can be done by mouse, but you wouldn't be here if you're not interested in keyboard shortcuts, am I right? Until we are not copying anything else, with the paste command, we can insert the last copied elements as many times as we want to. Number 8. Windows key +V or the clipboard. Now we are sailing to the waters of the lesser known but extremely useful keyboard shortcuts. Windows key +V is going to show us the clipboard. I asked a bunch of my friends if they knew this shortcut and almost none of them was familiar with that. It is important to note that if you are using the clipboard for the first time, a pop-up message will appear and you have to enable the clipboard. But why would I want to use the clipboard, you ask? Well, have you ever had the situation of copying something, then copying another thing and suddenly you realized that you need the previous one for whatever reason? I thought so. Accessing the clipboard with the Windows key +V command, you can search all the previously copied stuff here and you can copy them over and over again. The clipboard can hold a bunch of information and you can pin down copied elements if you want to. Note that the pinned elements will remain pinned after a Windows restart or a computer shutdown, but the normally copied elements won't be available on a fresh start. Number 7. CTRL+A or select all. Now that we are talking about copying and pasting, let me tell you about one of the most useful shortcuts of all, called select all. When you want to copy a long text or more elements, you don't have to click them with one by one or use some random Ctrl+click or Shift+click combination, because Ctrl+A is here to have your back. Just make sure that you have the desired window as the active one, and pressing Ctrl+A will do the work for you. Based on my experiences, this is also a lesser known shortcut. Number 6. CTRL+Z or the undo command. I am pretty sure that CTRL+Z is maybe the most used Windows keyboard shortcuts out there. It is a much easier way to revert to previous states of documents. Pressing CTRL+Z will bring you back to the previous state of your document step by step and making editing much easier. For number 5, we have the CTRL+Y command or the redo. But this is the exact opposite of CTRL+C, because with that, as the name states, we can redo many previously undone modifications. You CTRL-Z something by accident or change your mind, no worries at all, just press CTRL-Y and everything should be fine. Number 4. We have the Windows key +M. Now we are going to the accessibility side of the keyboard shortcuts. If you are working with many programs and windows opened at the same time, I am pretty sure that you found yourself in a state of complete chaos. Which window is which, and why am I using this? Or you have to reach your desktop very fast and you don't want to minimize every single window click by click? Just press Windows key +M and you can start anew, or you can start to navigate on your desktop in no time. Number 3. Windows key +L or the lock function. Everybody knows that security is very important, especially when we are using a computer. Leaving an unlocked PC or laptop while we are not present is a huge L. I know, but clicking on the Windows button, going to your profile and pressing right-click, see, no one has time for that. But I have great news for you, because with the Windows +L key, you can lock your computer in no time and you don't have to worry about security anymore. Plus, locking your computer with a single shortcut looks very techy, trust me. Number 2. Alt+Tab. Going back to the part when we wanted to navigate between windows, clicking the icons on the taskbar is a very common thing to do. But is it effective? I don't think so. Sometimes you are not familiar enough with the taskbar icons to know where to click. Using the Alt+Tab function lets you check out all your open windows and let you navigate between them with ease and clarity. You can see the name of the program and a preview of your current workflow, so it is much easier to find the right one you are looking for. Also, pressing Alt+Tab once again will let you select the next window you want to activate. Alternatively, you can choose it with your mouse, but for that you have to hold down the Alt key while choosing. If you release the Alt key without clicking on a window, the already selected one is going to come on top. Number 2.1, an alternative version to Alt+Tab called Windows Key plus Tab. It does the same as Alt+Tab, but it gives you more clarity and bigger windows. And if you are working with more than one monitor, you can easily see which window is being opened on which monitor. And while choosing between the windows, you do not have to hold down the Windows key. Number 1, and one of my personal favorites, is Windows Key plus Space, or Change Keyboard Input Method. If you are using more keyboard layouts than one, you are going to love this. So changing between keyboard layouts by click is pretty okay, but imagine writing a document where you have to change between languages for some reason. Clicking the input method every single time is just very unpredictable. Takes you out of the flow and whatnot. Worry not, because by pressing the Windows key plus space, you can easily change between the inputs. Pressing it will show you the active one, and pressing it once again will let you change to the next one, and so on. This shortcut made my universe at years much more bearable. So what do you think about these keyboard shortcuts? Will you use them? Are you using them already? Did I miss something very important? Let me know in the comments. Until the next one, and don't forget, keyboard shortcuts for life.